Just got done talking to my friend a while back, and he said he's no longer laying betwixt the sheets with his girlfriend. I was a little bit confused by this information. It shocked me. Hit me with a little bit of superhero static shock. Whoop, whoop. I didn't know why he told me this information. I thought he was going to come out the closet to me right there. I was like, oh, I'm ready for this, brother. Don't worry. Just know you're going to get heavily rejected. Just know you're going to get pushed back. It's going to be nuts. You're going to get pushed back right back in the closet because there's no way you're coming out to me and trying to hit on me. And he said, no, it's not that. I'm doing something much worse. Much worse. Oh, no, he likes speed. I didn't know what it was. I had no idea what he was about to say to me. I just knew that whatever was going to come out of his mouth was going to be disrespectful to my ears. He said, there's too much art out there. I said, oh, my God. He's beating it to modern art. Oh, he's an art gooner. I have no idea what that means. I just made it up. Oh, no. Oh, I was scared. Alvin and the Goon Monks is what I was going to call him. That wouldn't even make any sense considering the stipulation within the situation, but I was just feeling frantic. I said, why? He said, the human touch doesn't allure me anymore. Oh my goodness, this is where AI is going to come in and take us all over. The human touch doesn't satisfy you anymore. He said, nope, I can do it better myself. I said, oh, he's going to get his lower ribs removed, is what I was thinking. Maybe he's going to give himself the old self-vacuum. And I appreciate that kind of Dyson technology. Vacuums suck, and he was going to become one of those. And I really appreciate that level of energy and dedication that he was going to give to his craft. He said, no, it's not that. I said, what? I was concerned that my brain was racking around. The little hamster was going in circles. I didn't know what was he about to say next. All I knew was whatever he was about to say was going to be completely gross. That's all that I knew. And he said, I have a problem. And I said, yeah, you do. Your problem is that your girl's going to leave you if you don't lay betwixt the sheets with her. He's only going to put up with her for so long. And he said, good. Then I'd have more time for my art. I said, are you opening up commissions? I didn't know if he started furry art or something of that nature. He said, no. You know what I mean by art. And I said, I have no idea what you mean by art. I didn't know if he became a muralist. I don't know if he became an exhibitionist. I don't know what was going on. He became a streaker. Maybe he considered himself to be an arsonist. What could his art possibly be? He said, you know what I mean when I say one number? One number? 911? What could it possibly be? Because I'm about to call the cops right now. You sound crazy. He said, 34. I said, oh, the spoken rule of the internet. Rule 34. I said, oh, Goontavious. Huh, my brother, I apologize. I didn't realize you were a connoisseur of arts. Yeah, he's gross. He's disgusting. He had been stroking it so crazy and nasty freaking long style, going crazy mode inside of the meat freezer of his Rocky. He's going sicko mode on his gonads that he has lost all stimulation when it came with his woman. He no longer can maintain staying well lit inside of the ovarian caves with his girl. Why is this? Because he's been gripping his manhood with such ferocity, such Sasquatch level grip, such power of the gods across his meat receptacles, going to and fro, yanking the chain, pulling it down, being Sisyphus, not just enjoying pushing up the boulder, but enjoying touching the boulder, feeling the boulder, doing everything with the boulder. That's what he's been enjoying. And he said, if I miss a day, I'd miss new art. And there's hundreds of new art being created every day. And I have one girl. I think I'm not built for human connection. I said, brother, everybody's built for human connection. Every single person has a tiny little thing inside of their brain telling them that they want indefinitely to go live in the woods and be away from all society. But when that actually happens, when they actually go live in the woods, who do they tell about their accomplishment? I finally built a shed. To who? The birds? The butterflies? The clouds? Nobody knows. You need social interaction. Humans are social creatures. We love high-fiving. We have secret handshakes. We invented Morse code to talk to each other. We made language because we wanted to articulate how we need to speak to each other. We created this thing. We made it for all of us. For me and you. We need human connection. You can't tell me that you prefer the allure of the internet over your actual girlfriend. And he said, I do. I really do. And this was a problem. Because I thought he was a one-off case. I said, this must be a one-off thing. You'll get over it. They're broken up now. They're no longer together. And every day he tells me, just did 10 today. Push-ups, pull-ups, stroke-ups, stroke down, stroke all around town, ball beatings is what we're calling it today. I don't know if he's happy. But I had assumed that my friend had a one-off instance. That's what I simply thought. So I had another friend. Same exact situation. But he didn't have a girl. He said he refuses to get a girl because why would he? He plays the game, go to work, and there's hundreds of art online for him. And it goes crazier than that because when it gets to that level and the regular stuff isn't doing it for you, you go to the next step and the next step and the next step. And that's an addiction. It becomes an addiction at that point. It becomes a point where you no longer crave what the regular stuff is. You need a higher dosage. You need something crazier. Yeah, I like girl on guy. I like girl on girl regular stuff. But then, I want it more. Show me nuggets. Nuggets? Yeah, when they don't have any arms or legs. Okay. Show me throw up. All right, that's a bit much. Show me poop. All right. But let's reel it back. Show me something worse than that. Show me something worse than that. And I'm sure you can think of worse than that. I'm sure you can. Because they've explained to me what's worse than that. They've explained to me the varieties of what's worse than that. Bad Dragon, I'm looking at you. They've explained to me what's worse. And I've had to sit on conversations and talk to my friends and try to understand them. Because I'm not going to just not be friends with somebody because they watch horrifyingly evil stuff. I'm not going to do that. That's not me. Even those people need friends. I am, however, going to try to understand. If I can understand, I can feel better about it. If I can understand, I can grasp where it comes from. If I can understand, I can grasp where they're grasping their manhood. That's what I wanted to know. It's loneliness. Loneliness is a silent killer. Loneliness causes men to go stalk people. Loneliness causes women to think that there's nobody on earth for them. Loneliness causes women to get 15 cats that smell like cat piss coming to the bar. I'm talking about you, Alberta. I'm talking about you, Alberta. You've been into the bar. You're never going to see this video, but you've been to the bar for the past 10 times. And you smell like cat piss each time. Just telling you this right now. Stop smelling like cat piss. It's pretty bad. This is the loneliness epidemic. This is the fine issue of sadness. And it happens to all of us. We get depraved, we get lonely, we seek it out in different things. It's why men buy OnlyFans. It's why people go crazy in sicko mode watching art of women that will never exist. It's why they hope AI will make them exist. It's why people speak to character AI and hope that something will happen. It's why people have 10-hour conversations with ChatGPT. My friend had a 10-hour conversation with ChatGPT, and he just wanted to talk to somebody. He would explain how well he was doing in Helldivers 2 to ChatGPT. That's all he did. That's it. He just wanted somebody to acknowledge it because nobody was free at the time. He just wanted somebody to be there. Anyone, even if they're not real. People just want people. It's the big reason why people have kids, because they get lonely, they get bored, they want purpose, they want something else in life. And people are losing that purpose. Countless times, a lot of men are told that they're worthless and they deserve to die and that all of them are evil. And so they become that. A lot of people say this mentality, it's all men until it's no men. That doesn't fix anything. It makes a lot of men get caught in the crossfire and feel like garbage. Well, it wouldn't apply to you if it wasn't you, correct? And it doesn't apply to me. Well, there are a lot of men who are more insecure and weaker and don't know anything about that and need guidance. There are men that don't have therapy and don't believe in therapy, that aren't secure in themselves, so they find themselves in other people. They find themselves in the right-wing pipeline. They find themselves in this horrifying reality. They hate what they are, so they become worse. And that's an issue. And that's why they don't crave human touch. That's why they want video games where they have women who are unrealistic proportion and it feels strange. They don't want real bodies in the games they play anymore. They want fake bodies so they can fantasize. they can escape reality. It's supposed to be an escape. They don't want to be here anymore, but they're too much to exist and get out of here. They're too much to end it all. They don't want to be here because this reality sucks. All they're done in this reality is insulted. And it sounds sad. It sounds like I'm sympathizing with them. I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining what my friend told to me and telling you. Because now I understand. And I have somebody. I have somebody in to and fro. I have somebody jumping on a pillow right next to me. Just going up and down, right? They're just jumping on a pillow. You can't see them, but they're jumping on a pillow. Would you like to be in the frame? You can jump in the frame. Go ahead. Yeah, jump in the frame. Yeah, they're scared. And it sounds like a psychopath right now. Here, put your head in here. Come through. Come on. Come on. Just put your head in. Now I don't sound like a psychopath. Observe. Come this way. Yes. As you can see, there's somebody jumping on the left side of me. And sometimes it just takes this one person to just come through and be a part of that reality for somebody. Sometimes it just takes one. Sometimes it just takes one person to exist in this world with them. And they don't even have that. And it's scary like that. It's horrifying to be that. I don't know what will fix the gooning epidemic. I don't know what will fix it. I don't know what will help these men. There's too much out there, and it's too easily accessible. Putting restrictions on it will only find ways to make it. Think about it. When you were told you couldn't drink, you found ways to drink and smoke. You found ways to get those drugs. I know what you are. I don't know how to help you. But you gotta start helping yourself, man. It's horrifying. If you need help, tell me your issues in the comments below. I will do my best to help you. I may be one person in the grand scheme of everything, but if you accidentally found this video of some random guy with big hair talking in the middle of his living room with art behind him for no other reason than just to watch this as background noise, I'm begging you to stop. It's not healthy. It's not healthy to watch Futanari and Notare, NTR. It's not healthy to watch all these things. It's not healthy to do it every night. It's not healthy to say, no, babe, I know we haven't had intercourse in 3 months. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And then tell her right to her face, I'm actually just going to wank one out right now. And she offers to help you. And you say nope because she doesn't do it like you do it. It's not healthy. It's not good. It's not good at all. You have to get better. You have to. That small little dopamine hit is not worth it. You sitting in your chair all day, and whenever you get the slightest hint of sadness to go right to it, that's not healthy. Not at all. You are better than this. You are better than this. Say it with me now. You are better than this. Better than that. I am better than this. Say it with me. I am better than this. Say it with me now. I am better than this. Say it with me. I am better than this. I don't care who's around you. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're in the bathroom. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Say it with me. I am better than this. 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 When you say it, you feel it. When you say it with your whole chest, you feel it. Say it. You have to do better. You will do better. I will do better. I will do better. I will do better.